Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As you know, we've been doing this amazing collaboration on Femme Tarot's YouTube channel. So we brought her on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel to break down some of your favorite celebrities. Please welcome back to the show, my girl, Femme Tarot is here. Woo! We need to become background like crowds. Well, one day once the pandemic's over, we'll actually be in a talk show studio.
I agree, totally. We're gonna bring our friends and our crew, and they're gonna be like "woo" in the background, just like Andy does.
Andy Cohen. BravoCon is happening. Did you hear about that?
I did.
I'm excited for that. I actually might go this year once I'm back from Amsterdam. Hopefully I'm back in time.
Oh, that would be so exciting. Oh, that would be so exciting.
Speaking of BravoCon, we've done quite a few different Bravo celebrities on your channel. Just again, guys, be sure to check out the description of this video for links to Femme Tarot social media and to our past collaborations of tarot readings of some of your favorites, including Teresa Giudice, Nene Leakes, Kenya Moore, who's still winning. But also, we've done multiple celebrities as well. And don't forget, for the month of May only, once you book a tarot reading with Femme Tarot, you get 15% off when you mention TheKempire. You're booked all the way up, past September, October now, right?
Past September, October now.
Well, but don't forget, if you book now and you mention TheKempire, you still will get the 15% in October. I like it when people are booked and busy.
It's crazy. It's just everyone. And you know what? I thought, okay, maybe some people don't want to wait for 3 or 4 months, but no, they're booking. They're booking.
People are convinced. People have seen you on my channel. People have seen you on your channel. People have seen you on Up and Adam's channel. They are convinced. People have gotten readings from you live on Up and Adam's channel. People are convinced. And we are going to be doing that. You guys have been requesting that we do a live tarot reading. We will be doing that very, very soon. So if you're not subscribed to either our channels, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Just saying. Today, though, we're going to do a quick live recap of 90 Day The Single Life and reading their cards, because I know all of you are saying these are pre-produced storylines. Who are these people? And I had no idea that, Natalie, you were even familiar with the 90 Day franchise. Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I am. I haven't watched in a couple of years, but yeah.
Are you familiar with these cast of characters?
Half of them. Half of them.
Do you have any favorites from the franchise overall?
Yeah. Angela and Michael. I miss her voice. I love her.
She's currently on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Once that season starts to round out, we'll do a tarot reading of that couple. But I wanted to dive into, because now 90 Day The Single Life, which is exclusively on Discovery Plus, they're not paying me, but they should. Because I talk about them all the time. They get free advertisements on the channel. And I know people are watching, but I wanted to explore these couples because it actually was the best season. I don't know if you heard last season, 90 Day Fiancé, that was during the pandemic, was lackluster. But this season of 90 Day The Single Life, where some of your favorite past 90 Day Fiancé stars are single now and they're exploring their dating worlds. I'm excited. Can we just jump right on into who I want to start with?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Who are we starting with?
Let me start with someone, soft. This couple. Molly. I can't even remember this guy's name. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Not Asan. That was someone else.
No.
Right? No,
you didn't see this. He's new to the show. He's new to the show. That's our new boyfriend. He's actually from New York as well.
Oh, she's back. She's back on the show. Molly.
Yes, I like Molly. I actually really like Molly a lot.
No, she looks like Alec Baldwin's sister, by the way.
She's beautiful. And if you saw her at the reunion, her blue eyes and her dark hair just stood out. And she had like this beautiful yellow dress on. But they also brought back, during this tell-all, her ex. Oh, yes, the one that she was fighting with in the house, and then pretty much, we think that he used her to get into the country. We heard rumors that he ended up getting married again after divorcing her, allegedly. He denied it during the tell-all. I just couldn't believe they brought him, because it was sort of like, why did you bring this man? What was the point? I feel like they sort of just like, But I'm interested to know what's going on with this relationship.
Okay,
Because
what's his name?
Their big storyline this season was the fact that he wants kids. She, is not. She's had her tubes tied. She doesn't necessarily want any more kids. I think she's like 45 years old.
Okay.
So she's
got kids. She's got daughters.
She's got 2 daughters, which
right.
we will explore in a little bit.
And what's the guy's name?
Oh, I need to find that out. I apologize.
Okay, if you can't, no, if you can't find it, let's not waste time on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to find out what the relationship is like?
Yes, or what the future of the relationship is going to be. Because right now they're currently in love based on this tell-all. But tell-all was filmed a couple of weeks ago, more than a couple of weeks ago at this point. They filmed it here in New York.
Oh, interesting.
I know. I thought it was like of all places, because the last tell-all they filmed was in Los Angeles.
All right, interesting. Okay, right. I think I'm just gonna do a little spread. So I want to see what's going on around them, and
Molly.
then we'll see their future.
Molly,
but she is beautiful. I agree with you.
This is not the best picture of her, but
no, it isn't.
But look, Molly's a beautiful woman.
Look at her there. She looks amazing.
Yes, and she looked amazing during the tell-all. But look, I was trying to find pictures right before we did this, so it's all right, Molly. You'll be strong.
It's all right. Okay, sorry, I'm like distracted a little bit, but
no, keep going, and I'll just recap a little bit of what happened with Molly's storyline during this tell-all. First of all, the tell-all was much better than any of the 90 Day Fiancés that have aired during this pandemic. I have to say, this is why a lot of people have been talking about 90 Day, The Single Life on Discovery Plus. They probably also got a lot of new subscribers because of how good this season was.
Interesting. Huh. All right, let's start with Molly.
Wait, before you start, Femme Tarot, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I know you're already booked and busy. And again, guys, if you would like a reading, femtarot.com. Links will be available in the description of this video. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these 90 Day Fiancé people reach out to you. Just saying.
Hi, everyone. Right, let's start and let's go deep, because you mentioned something about kids, that yes. He wants kids and she can't, basically. I mean,
also, look, I'm going to whisper. Also, there was one of the storylines she brought up during the season was that his ex-girlfriend had a kid, and the kid looked a lot like him, and he denied. He's like, no, that's not my kid. That's not my kid. I want to know, does he have any other kids? But we'll get there.
This is complicated. I see some cups, which are emotions here, but this is the energy around her, the Empress, the mom card. I'm not saying she's going to get pregnant, but I am saying that she is considering for this guy if she wants to. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's rewind.
Okay.
What is happening is that I'm going to start with him, actually. What's happening with him is that he is kind of like moving away from her emotionally. Okay, at the moment, I'm just seeing what's happening now, not what happened during the show, because that was filmed a few months ago, but now. So I do see that he is moving away from her emotionally, because this was underneath the relationship. He's not that happy in that relationship. There is something missing. There's a component there missing between them. She feels very much out in the cold. She's very worried. There's the 5 of Pentacles there. I do feel that she invested time and money in the relationship. And obviously emotions, right? And it's just, I don't feel that right now they're in a good place in an emotional sense, okay? Now, I'm going to come back to this pregnancy card, to the Empress card. I do feel, though, that for her, she is considering on ways of possibly giving him what he wants, if children is what he wants, and that is confirmed here with this card. And with the 4 of Pentacles here, because she's keeping, I don't even think that she's actually come out and communicated that with him, but she is considering it. She will come out and have this discussion with him as soon as she makes a decision. So could it be through a surrogate? Could it be adoption? Could it be any other way? I don't know. But she is considering it, though, because right now they're very cold with each other.
And they live apart. I mean, she lives in Georgia. He lives here in New York. So
they live apart. I can see that as well.
I can see how that can. First of all, that's already complicated. You know, for certain people. Certain people can do it. Certain people find that can be. You know, you can have a fight and then you don't have resolution because you live so far apart.
And I've got to say that Molly, like, I have this 2 of Wands when it comes to her recent past. So she is someone that worries about the future and she is looking forward, you know, and she wants to plan and make sure that her future is secure. And that's what she's done. She's done quite a bit of traveling. So I feel that she's met other guys too before she met this guy, like from abroad. It's a kind of pattern, I feel, with her, right?
Molly, you know this is true or not, but why do I have a feeling?
Well, I'm just saying what I get, the messages, and I get through my cards and through my guides. So it is. So she's done quite a bit of traveling and she's met people, and it's almost. I'm not going to say that they're right now. I don't feel that they're in love. I don't feel that they're in a honeymoon period or anything like that. I do feel that there are emotions there, but and especially for him, he wants a relationship.
Oh,
not necessarily with her.
Oh, but he's ready for a relationship.
He's ready for a relationship. He feels better and more himself when he is in a partnership, in a relationship, basically. But he's not feeling it with her right now.
In this picture alone.
Oh my God, this picture I think tells all. It's very telling. But and she's very guarded regarding him, though, and especially with her finances. I feel that she's learned some lessons from the past, and she is not as open-handed as she may have been. I don't remember what she was like during that season that I watched her with that.
Yeah, that was a pretty volatile relationship. I can see someone's trust issues going up, especially after that particular situation. He was a little shady, her ex-husband.
Yeah, but some people never learn, though. You know, there's some people just
keep doing
pattern of behavior. Yeah, right. But with her, she's learned when it comes to the finances. So she's trying to keep her finances kind of secret from him, like not really telling him how much money she really has or earns, and B, she's very wary about how much she's going to spend on him, on this relationship, on them. But on the other hand, I feel right now the pregnancy issue is something prevalent because it comes up with her. So she might be considering it, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards just to see.
Yes, and then we're going to move on. Look at that. These are 90-day fiance people. We don't have to dig that deep. If you want a reading, book one with Femme Tarot.
You're right. Unfortunately, when I start reading, I just go deep and deeper and deeper, and you have to stop me because I'm like, I'll keep looking and looking and looking. So you're right. But things are changing for them really quickly, I'm going to say, with that wheel. So things are going to change for them. I also got the High Priestess. There's something that she should know. There's something there intuitively that is not, let's say, positive. And she's feeling it, and there's something that the cards are telling me that she should know because things are going to change quite fast. 6 of Swords. But I do see maybe she's also considering moving in with him. So there's a lot. Things will change a lot between them. But to be honest, how I feel it with what I get so far, I haven't asked the cards, but I don't feel that this relationship is going to last.
And like I said, they'll be reaching out for a book, to book a reading. We're going to move on because if you want more, Molly, you'll have to book a reading. I thought that was interesting enough, though. I thought that was interesting. But speaking, can we talk about Danielle?
Okay.
This is Danielle Mohammed. Of course, they're no longer married, but it was probably some of the most memorable 90-day fiance situations that we saw. So in 90 Days, The Single Life, she's exploring dating. We see her go on a couple of different dates, but the final date that she goes on seems like this is the guy. Like this guy could be for her. And I mean, I was calling him the killer. He was he worried me a little bit because like, wow, you're really into Danielle. But then the way he moved, I was like, he might be the killer. But I don't know if you recall, during her original season with Muhammad during the tell-all said no man would want to be with her because of a smelling situation.
I remember that. I had secondhand embarrassment for her.
Well, if you watch 90 Days of Single Life, you would have cringed. She brings it up again. She asks Muhammad to apologize for it. He does. I feel like Muhammad apologizes so many times during his tenure on 90 Day. And then she brings it up during her date with this new guy. First of all, she gets so overwhelmed. She gets up on camera and she goes off and cries in a corner because she wants to bring this up. She comes to sit back down after a while and tells him about the odor situation, or no, tells him that this is what her ex accused her of, not necessarily that it was true. But he seemed like to take it okay. He was like, well, my ex used to say some really terrible things about me, so that's not a big deal to me. But they have not gone on a date. We find out in the tell-all they have not gone on another date since that date.
Something's fishy. No pun intended.
I'm sorry, Danielle, but
you can delete that if you want.
No, it's staying in there. Because everyone feels the same way. Look, you put this on television. You kept on bringing it up. Even if it was the producer saying, oh, we want to bring it up. You kept on bringing this up. I'm not sure if it was a real situation. I don't know what's going on with her, but I was embarrassed for her.
I was as well. And why would you bring it up? I mean, you have a date on a date. Why would you say that?
Especially if it's not a situation that's been fixed.
Well, let's hope. I mean, but the thing is, the fact that she told him, he's going to be aware of it. He's going to be more alert. So anyways, but let's find out what's happening with them. So his name's Muhammad.
Well, that was her ex.
That was her ex. Okay, that was her.
That was her ex. I don't even know what the new guy's name. It's unimportant. I really want to know what's going on with Danielle. Is Danielle going to find love? I think for the majority of us, we want Danielle to find love. We thought she would with this guy, but we find out in the tell-all that he hasn't booked another date. He said a lot of things have come up, a car issue, a health issue. So he said he's making excuses, and everyone feels like he's just making excuses that he's not that interested in Danielle. But I want to know, is he interested in Danielle? What's Danielle's love future looking like? She also might be reaching out for a reading.
Well, you're very welcome. Everyone's welcome for reading.
Yes. And if you want a discount, 90 Day Fiancé people, just let her know Kempire sent you.
Exactly. And and I keep everything confidential anyways. So don't worry about it. But this is the interesting part here. I have 2 jumper cards. Ooh. I can tell you one thing, that she's learned a lesson from Muhammad, right? Ooh. She definitely learned a lesson. She's keeping herself to herself. I have the 4 of Pentacles. She too is keeping her finances and her assets tight and away from him. And she has her guard up. She has her guard up. So at least she learned something, and that's good. She learned a lesson. Now, regarding if she's going to find love, I got the wish card. Next to the Page of Pentacles. He's going to be a younger guy.
Oh, she likes younger guys. Muhammad was younger.
True. So she's going to go back to the younger guy.
Well, I'll give you a little tea, though, Femme Tarot. During the reunion, they do have Muhammad video chat in, but he's pissed off. He's pissed off that production. I guess they were supposed to start filming at a certain time. It's late. I guess he had to go to work, and he just came across very angry. But he's not the only one to have said, production was terrible or whatever it may be. So during the conversation, he just seems so volatile. So I do want you to pull some cards on him. But back to Danielle and her wish card.
And her wish cards. And I do see that it's not going to be oh my God, I think it's going to be straight after this guy or while she's dating this guy, the current guy. Because look what I got, the 2 of Swords. She's going to be like, what do I do? What do I do? Who do I want? Who do I choose? Well done. I'm happy for her.
Right? She went from having a situation down there to choices.
Yeah. And then I have the Three of Cups. So this person is not going to be a 90-day fiance type of situation. I do feel that this is going to be maybe an American or someone, you know, from where she lives, from her state, that she meets through her friends, through her circle, through her network. And yeah, it's interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, I love when that what happened.
I said he's younger, but he's much younger. Like someone who's at college kind of age, like early 20s, mid 20s, someone who's still studying, someone who's still at college. So,
could it be, wait, could it be that he's younger, but also probably a little bit older to be in college?
Yeah, that as I said, mid 20s. I mean, it doesn't have to be 20, but
yeah,
not over 27, 28. No. Like, yeah. And how old is she? 40.
Old. I'm sorry.
So
I don't know. These people aren't Googleable. I know she's older though. She already has a bunch of kids that are in their 20s, I believe.
Yeah, she goes,
so she's probably like in her 50s.
Young, like young for her, young.
Well, Muhammad, I think it was like 27 or something. I can't even remember. But wow. But good for her. Do you see this relationship possibly working out? Oh, maybe we shouldn't ask the cards. Maybe we should let her book a reading.
True, and also because it hasn't happened and they haven't met, I probably won't get an answer.
Oh, well, then we'll move on because I don't want to waste time. Like I said before, guys, if you would like to book a reading, book a reading. As I said to you, I get nothing from this 15% off, y'all. I'm just saying that you should do it.
Or ask us on the live. Next time we have a live, just come on and ask us if you want us to look into.
Can you imagine if one of the 90-Day Fiancé people called in? I would love it. But Danielle will call in.
You
Danielle
think?
will call in. Okay, let's move on and move on to this woman. This woman is Brittany.
Okay.
Brittany, look, this is just one of the guys that came on this season of 90 Days Single Life for Brittany. Brittany didn't even show up to the tell-all. She came to New York from Houston and left in the middle of the night. And they were like, where's Brittany? Where's Brittany? They finally get Brittany on video chat. Brittany hems and haws about why she decided not to come to the tell-all. And everyone's like, that doesn't make any sense. Brittany also has some new breasts that we see in this video.
Good for her. Well,
good for her. But Lord have mercy, Brittany is so flaky. We met her in 90 Day Fiancé the other way. That was the one dating Yazan and Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a whole other. We should ask you. Okay, now pull the cards. What is really going on with Brittany?
Okay.
Because we don't care about the other guys.
You mean generally or in her love life?
In her love life.
Okay.
And then we got because I think Brittany's a big mystery. A lot has come out about Brittany since she's been on the show, including allegedly sniffing stuff on live.
Ooh. Okay.
Just saying. You guys came here for the tea.
I was gonna say, is there a shortage in men? Why like?
Not her. With Brittany, like I said, she dated multiple guys on 90 Days of Single Life.
That's what I mean. I mean, there are so many other men out there. I mean, why the cast? Anyways.
I can't wear.
Well, I'll find out.
I never really liked Brittany. I'm sorry, Brittany. If you're watching this, I never really liked you. You came across as an opportunist when it comes to being on this show. I didn't believe her storyline with Yazan. And then when she was on 90 Day Fiancé the other way, her whole interaction with Yazan was very hateful, because my thing is Yazan lives in Jordan, a very religious country. So some of the things that she was saying really, to me, put his life at risk.
All right.
And I didn't like that.
Oh,
not that I'm defending Yazan, or Yazana. I know I'm pronouncing incorrectly. Look, You say tomato, I say tomato.
I thought it was Yazan too. I mean, the name. Anyways, but this is interesting because I pulled some cards and I think and I'm going to say it's not about her love life. It's about her and her love life. She's not in a good place. Maybe that's why she didn't. She's, She's going through some stuff right now. She's completely isolated herself. She's probably, I don't know if she's posting on social or anything like that. And if she's posting, it's not private stuff, personal stuff, or look at me in my bikini, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel there's some kind of huge disappointment there, like a huge emotional disappointment. Someone has really disappointed her to the point that she's not like it's just completely affected her self-esteem and how she sees herself. And yeah, and then I have the high priestess there as well, which is, it's her. Like, it's like she's, I feel like she's very out there. Like when she meets people, whether they're male or female, doesn't matter. She puts herself out there. She's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like very dominant, I feel, like with her needs, her demands, the way she is, the way she talks, the way she wants. And I feel that she's had some kind of big disappointment, and she's going traveling soon.
Back to Jordan?
Maybe, who knows? But she's planning something. She's planning a trip right now, which she feels is going to fix the situation right now.
Oh.
But she's not in a good place. I can tell you that. Like, as we speak now.
Before you continue, I just want to point out, you said the same thing about Nini, and then we found out Nini's aunt passed away. If you didn't see that reading, Femme Tarot knows some stuff. Just saying. Continue.
Good point. Good segue. But yeah, she's there's a Queen of Swords there, unless she comes across as the Queen of Swords, which I kind of feel that's the energy. Is that the energy that she comes across like really sort of okay? Because that's what I get. But I do feel this has to do. She fell flat on her face. Something happened. Someone told her, and it was almost like a slap. Like she had to face reality. And I feel that she hasn't been facing reality. She hasn't been living in reality up until recently when this happened. And her reaction was retreat, retreat and hide, retreat and figure things out. And I feel that she's planning a trip, which has to do with what's happening here. Could be her love life, but I don't get any cups. I only get a 5 of cups, which does show like emotional disappointment.
Which you could probably expand on this. Sometimes when we ask questions about something specific, Spirit gives us the answer that we need at the moment. Yes,
it's the answer. And sometimes they won't give information if A, we don't need it, and B, we're not ready to hear it, or because things are still changing. And especially when we do these types of readings, because the person is not here, they're not open to the reading, they haven't asked for the reading. So we can only get a certain amount of information through. And this has to do with Spirit also blocking me and saying you're overdoing it. You're just going too far now, and let's stop this. So
Spirit, no fun.
Yeah, sometimes they're party poopers, but they're right. I mean, I can never say no to my Spirit. But yeah, she's planning something for the future, not moving, but this trip that she's about to take is very crucial regarding her future plans, regarding her. But yeah, overall, yeah, she's a mess.
Oh, speaking of a mess. Yeah, speaking of a mess, I have one last question about Brittany. Yes, one of the things that, because she was on 90 Day Fiancé the other way with Yazan in Jordan, and that was a very big mess. But there seems to be some confusion on why they broke up. What was the real reason why these two broke up? Did he cheat on her? Did she cheat on him? Like, we need to just clear this up for once and for all. And again, Brittany, if you would like a full reading, some life coaching, because it sounds like you need some, femtarot.com.
There was cheating and too much partying.
On whose side?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Look, I'm like so offended.
Give us a full tea.
Yes, come on now. Even though I think I already know.
It's her.
I know it.
I mean, I got it in my head. They just said, don't stop shuffling. It's her.
Okay, see, Brittany? See, Yazan, if you want to reading, first of all, you're going to need an interpreter because his English is not the greatest. But it's true.
Yeah.
If you would like a reading, just call. I forgot the interpreter that we love on the show. I think his name was Jack. Book a reading so we can. Because I believed it too. I didn't believe anything Brittany was saying. Brittany is a liar.
And also, she might be drinking too much, or she might like
Partying
indulge too much. Let's just say it that way. I think she and it was no go for him. Definitely. He was patient enough. I feel that he's quite patient. He tried to, I mean, he knew about this, or he had intuitively. He kind of like waited to see if it's gonna work out. It didn't. Goodbye.
Wow, and goodbye, Brittany. That's all we're gonna leave with that one. This couple. Well, this couple is not really a couple. They went on a couple of dates on 90 Day Single Life. He seemed to have some anger issues. But this is Fernanda. She was on 90 Day Fiance. We saw her get married. She was very young when she got married. She was only 19. On the show, she was like 21, 22. So she's very young. And she was getting into this serious relationship again with someone that looks very similar to her ex-husband. But she moved to Chicago. But now she's moved to Miami. What's going on with Fernanda? I just want to kind of keep it light. You know, what's her future in regards to love?
I have to say, she looks beautiful in that picture, and she's got Brooke Shields' eyebrows.
She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's a model now. That's what she's pursuing. That's what she's pursuing right now. She's a gorgeous girl. And I feel like she should just focus on that as opposed to love relationships. But maybe the cards has another message. Again, Fernanda, if you'd like a reading, 15% off if you mention me to femtarot.com.
And she's single?
Oh, you tell us. I have no idea at this point.
Well, is she supposed to be single? Because she isn't.
Wait, cards are flying.
She isn't. She's keeping it under wraps. So she's seeing someone. Okay, I'm not saying they're officially a couple, but she's definitely seeing someone at the moment, because you wanted to know what's happening with Fernanda, right?
And I just want to point out, guys, if you're watching this, I have not watched the part 2 of the tell-all where they explore her relationships more in depthly. So it could have been revealed during the tell-all part 2, but she did move in with a guy that she was attracted to, but they were just supposed to be roommates.
Well, I don't know if that's guy, because then I saw some legal stuff coming up. So yeah, I don't know if it's. You said she's American, right? She's not.
No, she's the only one on this side of the cast that she was from Mexico.
Okay, does she have a visa?
I believe so.
Okay, but I see some kind of legal issues there, and yeah, I mean, I feel someone's manipulating her. She's being manipulated by someone, a male, around her, though. Because I do feel that you said she's a model, right? But I don't know how much she's earning, but I feel that she's very insecure about her money, and she's not earning that much, I'm getting.
I mean, it's a pandemic too.
Well, I kind of feel that she's being managed, or someone is helping her out, and they're taking advantage of her, and maybe possibly even taking a cut from her pay.
Oh,
yeah, and maybe that's illegal stuff. Maybe she's going to sue him. Page of Wands. Yeah. She needs to cut ties with this person, and I think eventually she will with this Page of Wands there. There might be some kind of legal with him when she realizes that she's being taken advantage. So, oh my God, I was just told that I think she's sleeping with him.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I like Fernanda, but she just seems so ready to jump in every situation, like romantically.
So I think she feels a little bit stuck in the situation now, but she'll get out of it. She'll snap out of it. She's not. I don't feel
she's young.
She's young. Maybe she's naive, and I do feel that this guy is definitely taking advantage of her. Yeah, she is young with that Page of Wands, and I feel she has a really sort of light energy about her. She's like, she's fun, and she's light, and she's got a humor. I really don't know her, but that's what I feel. But this person, not to be trusted if she's watching this, not to be trusted. But I do feel that she'll realize in the end, and she'll get out of it. But I hope before it's too late, financially and otherwise.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on from that.
It's going to happen pretty fast as well soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. I know you guys have been waiting on these people that we're about to do. So let's talk about Big Ed And I think what Lisa, Liza, I don't remember what her name. It's unimportant. It's really the 90 Day Fiance stars that we're focused on. And I use the word stars loosely. Big Ed, who's also I found out as a Taurus like me, which is so embarrassing. This latest season, we see him pursue a woman that he was friendly with. She worked at a local restaurant that he went to very often. And during the show, he said he was going to ask her out on a date. They start dating or really hanging out as friends, and then they really move forward very quickly. They end up kissing for the very first time. The same day, they end up sleeping with each other the very first time, and then they jump into being boyfriend and girlfriend. At the tell-all, they have broken up for like a month. But it seems that by the end of the tell-all that maybe they might get back together. She's super young. He's like 55 years old.
Okay. So we want to know what's up with them, right?
Yeah, what's really going on with this couple? I'll show you their picture again so you can connect with this weird energy.
Can I say I've got to tell you this fun fact about Tauruses? Because he showed me the picture. Tauruses, they have a characteristic. They have really big, thick necks.
Yeah, and broad and like a broadness to us.
And I think he screams, "I'm Taurus."
I am so offended. But when I found out he was a Taurus, I was like, "Oh damn!"
Oh dear.
I love his home though. That we get to see his home. It was like, "Oh, it's such a cute little place that he has." Well, the backyard that we get to see.
Well, what's happening with them? I don't think anything is happening with them, to be honest.
Oh.
I mean, there's nothing. I feel he's left out in the cold. He worked hard for this relationship. I do feel that he put energy and effort in it. But he was trying to be too strategic. I think he came across, you said he's older, much older. I think he also came across maybe he became more of a dad, like he was scolding her and he was trying to protect her and maybe control her and maybe all that. Yeah. Maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's why he liked a younger girl, because that's what he likes. So no emotions there. I kind of feel that he kind of sees himself, or he would like to see himself as a sugar daddy in his head.
It's so crazy that you said that, because during the tell-all, they had broken up, and then like 2 days later, he went to Vegas and took pictures with his sugar babies. That's the term that she used. So it's so funny that you even said sugar daddy.
Yep. Well, that's definitely his kink. Okay.
Like, we're not trying to picture him sexual in any way.
Well, I'm just saying it as I see it in my head, at least. And then I have the judgment that no, I think they completely fell out. She couldn't take the control.
And then that was originally what we found out during the tell-all, that's why they originally broke up. But it looks like he can't change because he's a stubborn Taurus bull.
And he's got other girls in his sight.
That was another thing that came out during the tell-all.
Really? Okay, so I'm not saying anything new, but it's new to me.
No. It's still sort of new, because during the tell-all, Fernanda, who you just read,
right,
says that he was asking her about her roommates, and so that a little bit came out. So, but we thought towards the end of it, maybe they could still have a relationship, because technically he was still single, asking about that, but apparently no.
No relationship. I don't see a relationship there. I just don't.
One other question for Big Ed, who's really small. But what do you see for his love life future? Okay. I'm sure he's watching, because he watches everything about himself.
Really? Okay. Hi, Big Ed.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
He's got really kind eyes. What can I say?
That's what you want to call those eyes?
I'm not throwing shade.
Those eyes.
Those eyes, yeah. I'm not going to say anything.
Continue. What's going on in the future?
Okay, let me just ask. Does he come across, because I get him as the King of Swords. I feel that he's quite dominant when he's in a relationship.
And that's partly why he probably likes younger women.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. There's kind of like a sense of control that he enjoys, that excites him. He comes across as the king of, and I kind of feel that he's not very tactful, and that he can hurt people's feelings.
Oh, that might be a Taurus thing. But we saw a couple of times. You don't have to agree. But you know what? There were a couple of times that he brought up things during the season of 90 Day, The Single Life, if you're just joining us, that you were like, Big Ed, yeah, don't say that. Because he said that, this new girl was, you were born the same year and day, or the same year that my I finalized my divorce. So it's sort of like you were born for me. What, Big Ed? He said a few things like that during the season that made people like cringe.
Listen, I love a man that has self-confidence and he feels that he can have whoever he wants, regardless of what they look like, how much money they make, what their social status is. I think some women find that sexy anyways. So good for him. Now, when it comes to relationships, I don't feel that this guy has problems like finding girls or getting into relationships. I got the Chariot card here, Victory card. Also, like, he's very driven. He doesn't, for a Taurus though, I don't feel that he takes his time. Unlike Tauruses, I feel that he is more of if he likes someone, he'll just go for it. That's what I get. And he doesn't take no for an answer. He's forceful. So if he puts his sight, like if he set his sights on someone and he likes her, like he'll go for it. He's not going to wait. He's not going to be tactful. He's not going to, build up the excitement and the whole thing. He's just going to go for it. That's what I get. So you win some, you lose some with that strategy.
And we saw that all play out during the season, at least with this relationship. But it's interesting. Again, Big Ed, if you would like a reading, book one. Oh, and this one, Culty. We've seen Culty so many times on the show. He revealed during the tell-all part 2 that his new girlfriend, Vanessa, who we saw him propose to, and she sort of awkwardly said yes, but no at the same time, like, let's wait a year, but I'll wear the ring. We found out during the tell-all that they actually did get married. I want to know, is that even true? Like, I don't know. I feel like everything with some of these people are fake and phony and just for the show, just so they can be on the show.
Wasn't Culty, like last time I watched 90 Day Fiancé, which, as I said, it was 2 or 3 years ago. He was with a
Larissa,
right?
Who's had a lot of surgery.
She's had a lot of surgeries. Oh my
God.
Good
surgery, but a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she's changed, I think, since I've seen some. But I mean, oh wow, what a trip that was. I mean, what a trip that was. So
and now and one of the women that's been in his life, Vanessa's been a friend for a very long time. They've slept together multiple times. But this Single Life series, we see them exploring getting in a serious relationship. But she's on the fence about this relationship with him because he's overly sexual and that he seems to be rushing things and those types of things. But like I said, we found out in this reunion or tell-all, whatever you want to call it, they got married allegedly.
I feel that he's not very faithful as a person. I do see the sexual energy that with him. There. But I also got the Lover's card. The Lover's card for me is there's someone else in the picture. Like there's cheating, and I get it next to the Queen of Cups. So yeah, there is that. And I don't know if I'm not getting the I'm not getting the marriage card. I'm not getting anything. I'm just seeing that he's going to regret this. He's going to regret this because I feel that she might move out. Okay.
She's going to see this video.
Probably. Oh my God. And I'm just like, oh.
No, we were saving her life.
Well, right. Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't think this is going to last too long either. And he's going to be very regretful because I do feel that she brings some kind of balance there with him.
Yep.
So she knows how to talk to him and manage him, I feel. But yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And I do feel that he has some kind of like maybe addiction to porn or something like that. Or maybe.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise any of us. If you follow Culty and all of the mess that he is, he even has his OnlyFans website.
He has an OnlyFans?
Yes.
Okay.
And we find out on the show, he says that, he likes to have sex multiple times a day. And that was one of the conflicts that they were having, that she's like, I like sex, but you like it a lot. So it wouldn't surprise me if he had an addiction to something else.
I'm going to say I feel that he does. Maybe it is, I don't know, those like calling those hotlines and talking to girls.
Or still have those?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But, that kind of thing.
Wow.
So not necessarily that he is into this physical thing, that he just goes out and have sex with women every night, but that he's sexual. He needs to get that sexual tension out, and it could be through porn, could be through all sorts of avenues. Because
Culty's storyline is always associated with his mother, Debbie. We even get a little bit of Debbie during the Tell-All Part 2, well, Tell-All Part 1 and 2. What do you see? Because Debbie is supposedly on a dating app now. I'm sure she's watching. What do you see in the future for Debbie?
Okay, well, hold on. Let me just reshuffle then. If it's
and you're welcome, Debbie. Look, I'm giving you a free opportunity to figure out what's going on in your dating life, and also an opportunity for you to stop worrying about Culty and his dating life.
Right, and it's good for her for being in the apps and start dating. Good for her.
And just a reminder, y'all.
I love that.
Playing around. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If there are people that you want us to collaborate on and read, be sure to let us know in the comments, and let us know your thoughts on the latest season of 90 Day The Single Life, and also any other thoughts and other 90-day celebrities that used to look celebrities that you want us to read.
Well, they are celebrities in their own right? So
I just come from a different time where the word celebrity meant something else. And look, and I know it's a new age of, reality TV stars. And yes, they are celebrities. Look at Kim Kardashian. She's a huge celebrity.
Exactly. I mean, these are the celebrities. It's not the Hollywood A-listers. It's not all that. It's who is on our screens, on our social media every day, all day, and who we talk about every day, all day. So they are celebrities.
But these folks are celebrities?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't think 90 Days reached that level, even though 90 Day Fiancé, the franchise, is huge.
Huge. It's huge. Absolutely huge. I remember I got into it because I would listen to podcasts, and a lot of podcasters would talk about 90 Day Fiancé, and I was like, okay, I have to check it out for myself. And I kind of got hooked for a season or two, and then I dropped out. I was like, I don't have time. There's so many other shows I don't want to watch. So,
and I mean, the early years, with Darcy and things like that, they were really, really good. They were really good.
Those were the Darcy.
And we will do it like a separate, because I think Darcy's spinoff will be coming back. So we'll have to do a Darcy reading.
Okay.
Darcy.
Back to Debbie.
Yes, Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
Right. I'm going to say that Debbie right now is going through a stage where she wants to have fun. She wants to be out there. She's looking for that. She's actually doing that. But at the same time, she's very unsure about herself and about the people that she meets and all that. So it's all about finding a balance with her. So she's really trying. So I feel like she goes from, hey, let's go meet people. Let's go for a drink. Let's go out. I want to doll myself up, to then going like, oh, yeah, I don't know. Is there a point to it? What's going to come from it? But she is looking for love. She wants it. She's open for love, to meet someone.
Oh, Debbie.
She'll find it. She'll have fun. Keep dating, Debbie. Keep putting yourself out there, because eventually you'll get it. And I see the son as well. It's also connected to Culty as her son, because I was just shown that he needs his mom to start dating and getting her own life. Because is he a mama's boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I feel that Debbie's just up to here with that. Like, maybe she is, like, smothering him or mothering him a lot. But at this point, she's more like, no. I want to take care of me. I want to have fun. I want to do my hair. I want to look sexy. I want to do this. Forget what he says. You know, he needs to. He's an adult. So I feel that that's kind of, that's why I say that she needs to find a balance, because she's still like drawn to.
And they live together.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Someone is coming her way. Someone's coming her way.
Debbie!
She's going to start being physical.
Okay, you're going way too far, Femme Tarot. We don't need that vision.
Well, I'm just saying it because you said she might be watching. So have fun. Safe sex. You're welcome.
And we're going to end it like that. Oh my gosh. Femme Tarot. Again, guys, this month alone, you can get 15% off when you mention TheKempire and book a reading with Femme Tarot. More information on Femme Tarot's social media, especially her Instagram, will be located in the description of this video, and also on how you can book a reading. And don't forget to subscribe to her YouTube channel, where you'll see me as well, where we're reading some of your favorite celebrities, and we're about to do another doozy. So be sure to check that out. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, and more. And this is the more. Have a good one, guys. Thanks, Femme Tarot.
Thanks, everyone.